Good morning, everybody. I decided to have a cup of coffee with you guys this morning. Cheers. I was going to go to the YMCA, but my left shoulder is giving me fits. It hurts too much to swim today. I have a rotator cuff on my left shoulder. Don't want surgery, so I have to put up with the pain when it starts hurting. All right, guys, let's see who's here. We got a couple of people in here for an early morning. We got Steph and Mary Chambers and my brother from another mother, Aaron Jemison. What's up, Aaron? How goes it, buddy? This coffee's darn good. First cup this morning. Get her betters in the house. What's up, girl? We got Steph from Canada. Get her better from Canada. Mary, are you from the States or Canada? I know Aaron's in the States. Good to see you guys. I thought, why not share a cup of Morning Joe with you all? Lunchtime for me, having some chicken noodle soup. Nice. Chicken noodle soup sounds good. Today I'm going to have ground elk and black bean tacos for dinner. I'll eat dinner. Looking good, my rock sister. Yes, I'm doing pretty good. I was going to the Y today because I've been on a pretty good streak, but my left shoulder is just killing me, and it just like it hurts to do that right there. Put my hand up over my head, but it'll go away after a few days. I think I overdid it when I went to the Y 3 days ago. Is why it's hurting. So today I will probably just, for my exercise today, I'll probably ride my bike instead of swim. I have that new e-bike that I'm going to be testing out and riding it and see which one I'm going to keep. I'm waiting for them to send me a new headlight for it because the headlight in the box was crushed. So before I do the actual video on it, I'll wait for that to get here. Need to pamper yourself sometimes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true for sure. Man, this coffee's pure joy. I'm telling you. I was really wanting coffee. It was funny. Yesterday, I tried to do a little live just showing the kitties in their outside catio. I was just going to let it run a silent live. I was testing. I hadn't really done many lives straight through on YouTube, but it was kind of hard. Nobody really understood that it was silent, and so yeah, it was. I let it run for a little bit, but I think what I'll do next time is run it off of StreamYard and just let music play. And that way it's not silent. But see, I'm using the free version of StreamYard. I don't know if I can upload music to the free version. I know I can use their music, but I haven't tried uploading music to it. They've just went up in price so much, and I don't do enough lives to really make it worth the while to pay for it. Just not really worth it to me. And when it was $25 a month, that was one thing, but now it's almost $50. It's just not worth it. I'm going to be doing a few more lives for a while anyway. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my content is horrible or what, but my views are not up, or my views are way down. So I'm going to be doing some lives. What coffee? This is Javelia. Debbie F sends me Javelia, and then I have some San Francisco beans, and I have like 5 pounds or 3 pounds, something like that, of made by Starbucks, some beans made by Starbucks. I have probably 10 pounds, 15 pounds of coffee, 20 pounds of coffee in my van. Everybody sends me coffee. But this particular one is Javelia, a Swedish coffee. It's really good. It is black. I'm drinking it black this morning. That Javelia, I love it black. Get a bit. Your live streams are always awesome. The algorithm just favors quantity over quality. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my views. Um, I'm not gonna pay somebody to. I've got people trying to get me to let them give me what is it like they want to do my thumbnails and they want to do my titles. I'm not paying somebody to do that. That's part of the fun of YouTube is doing all that yourself for me, editing and all that. But yeah, my views, that's what I was looking at this morning. Um like my last video only had 131 views, and that was pretty good video, I thought, going to Jacksonville, Oregon. It just crazy how the good old classic Casey's for me today. Nice. So I'm just going to do some live streams for a while, and maybe some shorts. I used to do a lot of shorts, but they really don't help that much. They kind of hinder when it comes to your algorithm, I think, or your analytics. They kind of hinder it a bit, but who knows? Good evening, evening shade, or good morning, evening shade. Mix that up. How you doing? Are you liking the nomad life? She got some good videos out. You guys should go watch Evening Shade. She just got herself a Bluetti. That's pretty awesome. I had a Bluetti. It was a 600 watt, and I got rid of it when I got these bigger ones. I've got like a 1800 watt, a 1500 watt, and a 1200 watt power station right now that I did videos for, reviews on, and right now I've got 4 100 watt panels, stationary style panels outside hooked to one, and I've got 4 100 watt panels that I need to put up. And so we're trying to make it, me and G and Robert are trying to make it where I could run my air conditioner on it if the power goes out in the summer. So we're going to see. We're playing with it. Desert Deb's in the house. What's up, girl? I'm going to be interviewing her pretty soon. We're going to get it. I think she said around the 1st. That time error, but I'll have a thumbnail up for it. But we're going to be interviewing Desert Deb. Always a good time to talk to her. And there's G in the house. Yeah. Evening Shade, you know what? If you're putting videos out constant, All Powers, you ought to contact All Powers. Or if you'll email me, I'll give you the email that I use to speak to. Her name is Soleil. She might send you one to review. I'll give you if email me and I'll send you her email address. And they did that with Robert. I mean, you don't got to be that big. I mean, Robert's, I forget how many subs he has, but he's done 2 reviews for them. I just gave him the email, and he sent them hey, would you like to do a collaboration? And they said, yeah. So email me and I'll get it to you. Can you send that? Yeah, if you'll email me, I'll send you an email address to them, to Soleil. She's the head marketer for All Powers. Debbie F is in the house. How you doing? She has a football injury. She I don't know if she was really playing football or chasing somebody on the cruise or chasing her husband around the house. I don't know. But she fell and broke her tibia, the big bone in your leg, I believe. Yep, she's down for the count. Prayers to you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. She was causing trouble, I'm sure. I'm sure. Just kidding. No, she had a fall. You know who I haven't seen in a while, Debbie? Is Denise. Denise Pace. I have not seen her in a while. Femur fracture. Yeah, femur. That's what it was. She got a bad one, though. Yeah, if you two will email me, I will get you the link or the email to Soleil. Debbie, have you seen Denise Pace around? I haven't seen her. I was going to ask you that the other day. Getting kind of worried because I always see her. Debbie hasn't seen her either. Okay. I'm getting kind of worried about her because I always see her, whether it be, I think it's Van Life Plus I see her in, also in uh, Van Life Junior. But I've been checking in on their live streams and I haven't seen her. I'm just getting a little worried. That girl's always around. Looking like I'll be headed back on the road before the end of the year. Oh, you're getting back on the road. Well, hopefully you make it up to the Oregon way here. Yeah, it was weird how my views went down very fast, like overnight. It was, I was shocked the way it went down because I mean they kind of fluctuate, but I was averaging no 400 to 500 views per video, and it would happen quick, and then all of a sudden there was a drop, and the videos haven't changed. I haven't done anything drastic. Um, so I'm trying to figure out. Kids and grands are out your way, so you never know. Nice. Um, so I think I'll be doing lives for a little bit, at least 2 or 3 lives a week, just pop ups like this, and pull my videos back to 1 a week instead of 2. I've been averaging 3 a week. For a little bit, but also the weather's warmer, so there's not a lot of people. More people are out and about instead of watching YouTube. I noticed that too last year. Once it started getting warmer, views dropped down a little bit. Let's see. Man, a femur fracture. That Debbie, that wasn't a compound fracture, was it? I mean, it wasn't a compound, was it? That's gotta hurt. A lot of physical therapy for you. Okay, see, I've been told that. 2 other people have told me their views are down. So I kind of think it may be being warmer weather. People are out and about more. You shattered it. Holy smokes. Shattered. No more football, young lady. No more football. Let's see. Oop, my chat disappeared on me. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, today, since I'm not going to go to the YMCA today, I rode my bike only like 5 miles yesterday. I'm going to try to do 8 to 10 miles on it today since I'm not going to the Y. Get my exercise in. And even though it's an e-bike, I pedal the whole time. This new e-bike. Hey, Ava, good to see you. This new e-bike, is more of a mountain bike, but I still don't like it as much as my older one. My older one's a fat tire bike, and it just feels more sturdy. But I don't know which one I'll ride. I'm going to ride both of them probably today because I'm going to make my mind up which one I'm getting rid of. I think I'm going to keep the fat tire bike because of how I ride, where I ride. That fat tire bike's good on snow. It's good on sand. Just all around really good. And the other bike is really good. Uphill, riding on the road, riding on a dirt road. It's really good. I just don't know if I would use it as much as I do the fat tire bike. Hey, Easy, what's up? Good to see you, brother. My next video, I'm not sure what, probably will be the e-bike, or I'm thinking about doing a video about like 5 things that made my van life easier, something like that. I'm not sure. It'll either be the e-bike video or that, because I'm not planning on going anywhere. My last video was to Jacksonville and surrounding areas. There's such good places to see right here in my backyard. That's what I love about it. Just waking up for hibernation. Nice. 3 generations is in the house. What's up? Yeah, I'm just having my first cup of coffee, Easy. I can't even say it properly. Coffee. Most of my videos, though, Aaron, are just day in the life stuff, everyday life stuff. But I like to do, like, I like to touch on life things once in a while. I had one I did about being alone that was, man, that it got a lot of hits, like overnight, 30,000 hits. I was like, what? I didn't even try. I was just talking. It was weird. And I like doing videos like that once in a while. Not very often, though. And but pretty much day in the life stuff is what I do, or vlogs. I do vlogs. Good to see you, 3 generations. Thank you for that. We got 11 in the house. Yeah. Oh, see, that hurts right there, raising that shoulder, and it burns across the arm. And I already know it's a torn rotator cuff, but I'm not down for surgery. I hear you, G. I hear you. Yeah, that I was surprised that video hit like that. And then like I said, I'm going to, next time I put the kitties out in the tent, I'm going to just do a silent live stream, but I'll put music on. I'll do it through here and just put some music on it, and let the kitties be the entertainment for a little bit. Ouch. Dang, Easy. Yeah, get that done. I bet that does hurt. I was surprised that sometimes this shoulder don't hurt so bad, but when I was swimming the other day, I treaded water for 30 minutes, swam for 30 minutes, and I think overreached on this arm, and it burns like in the side here when I lift it up. All right, G. Safe travels, buddy. Sometimes my shoulder don't bother me at all, but I think I overdid it on the last swim session, and so I'm not going swimming today. I'm too old for that pain. Yeah, they offered to do surgery on it. The doctor said we could do surgery on it, but with my heart like it is, um, I just don't want to take a chance, and I, I think it would take too long to recover from it. It's just not worth it. I just do exercises that I need to do. That's what I've been doing with it. That's probably why it's also sore. I looked up exercises for that, and so I mean, and this shoulder has been torn for at least, this rotator cuff's been torn for at least 10 years. So there's a lot of scar tissue, I'm sure. And it started hurting pretty bad right after they put my pacemaker in on this side. So I don't know what made that hurt. Probably because I didn't move it for a long time. I couldn't stretch it. Uh, but that's probably why it started hurting. I let it sit too long. I think my phone just rang. Ron sees America. What's up, Ron? Good to see you, buddy. We're just hanging out, having some coffee. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Are you back in Texas? Yeah, when I interview Desert Deb, it will probably be on a weekend, like a Saturday night. If she's off work, that's what we got to figure out a good time. I think Ron is supposed to be working. Is he sneaking in from work? Is he sneaking in from work? No, not in Texas. I was, but near KC in Missouri. Yes, I'm sneaking in from work. That's my boy. A rebel. He's a rebel. Aaron saying hello, Ron. Yeah, I tried out that other streaming platform. I didn't like it. And I like StreamYard. It's just unbelievable price jump. That's why I quit using it. I used the free version, but unbelievable price jump to me. I mean, $10 would have been one thing, but the price jump they did, I don't use it enough. any of y'all watch Matty Van Halen, you got to go watch his videos. He's a funny guy. The other day I seen one. He goes, "Yep, I'm in my underwear. I'm out." He was, I forget where he was. Maybe part of Big Bend area. It was pretty hot. He didn't show him in his underwear, but he was walking around in his underwear. Nobody in sight. I was like, leave it to Maddie. Seal, hello. Hello from Denmark. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We are just chilling, having some morning coffee, chatting. Just hanging out. I thought it'd be fun to share my first cup of coffee with you guys. I'm not going to share it with you, but sit and talk with you. I wouldn't share this with anybody right now. Might share the second cup, but not the first cup. Let's see here. Yeah, yesterday when I was doing the Kitty Cat Live, I went straight live on YouTube. And I didn't see how I could share music on there. I don't think I can. I've been playing with that a little bit. What time is it in Denmark, Seal? Maddie is fired. I love Maddie. He's one of the funniest guys. Super nice, super funny. Every time I've met him. Drinking up the last of her orange juice. I didn't get out of bed till 8. Made my coffee and then jumped on a live. Yeah, Maddie is fire. He's probably one of the nicest YouTubers I've ever met. He's super cool. Super down to earth. You can have I can have your cup because you don't drink this stuff. What's wrong with you? Easy. Coffee's good. Great seeing you, brother. Thank you for stopping in, Aaron. That's awesome. I'm having a sandwich and a Coke. Yeah, it's lunchtime for Ava. 6:40 p.m. for Seal. I'm naturally wired, so no caffeine. I get it. I get it. I have a friend that's that way. Give her coffee and she's off the hook. Tapping her fingers. Yeah, caffeine definitely is a kicker for her. You woke up super early this morning. Are you headed other places, Evening Shade? Like more west or north, or are you going back to home, or? Yeah, if I was down in the desert, I'd be done there because it just. I used to live in Arizona when I was young, and I just can't handle the heat. I'm turning this thing off now. There we go. It was quite chilly when I woke up this morning. Yeah, next week I'm headed to. Oh, wow. That will be fun. It's too hot there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you make it up to the Pacific Northwest, it is perfect weather right now for van lifing. Maybe a little chill at night. I mean, like the last 2 nights have only gotten down to 45. The before that it was 50. And then I think we have a couple of days in the like high 30s coming. But the days are amazing right now, just anywhere from 65 to 75 degrees all day long. And just it's just perfect. This is my favorite, one of my favorite times of the year for being in a van. And also fall. Fall is really nice up here. Yeah, I'm hoping to see Denise soon pop into one of my lives. I miss seeing her. I hope she's okay. What's puzzling me is I don't see her in like Life Plus lives. We're barely hit 50 here on the East Coast. Oh wow. Um, let me see. Let me look at the weather here. This week, so that's not too bad. It's cooling down, but it's staying around the 60s and not too bad at night. Um, we had 2 days of 75 a couple of days ago. Yesterday and the day before were in the high 60s. Today is 66. So yeah, it's perfect van life weather. Not like if you were staying by, it's not warm enough to go swimming here, but yeah, even in the summer here, like on the Applegate River or the Rogue River, it's not still not warm enough to me to swim, but I'll swim, but it's still pretty cold. My plan is to travel as much as possible and then make it back to here to Quartzsite in October. Oh, there you go. Well, come up this way, girl. I mean, you could look around. There's some not far from me, Upper Powell Creek Road, I believe it is. You can go up there. There's some. You can go up there and stay on top of the mountain. Even there's some pretty views, and that's all BLM land. Um, Going up there, though, you have to be careful. Some of it, a lot of it is. There's a creek that runs down. A lot of miners have land there. They mine there, but I can show you some places. And you're in a pickup, so I know you can. I've been all the way up to the top of the mountain in just a regular pickup, not a 4-wheel drive. Beautiful place. There's a spot even up there you can get spring water straight out of the mountain, coming out of the side of the mountain. It's awesome. Definitely a cool place. I'm trying out the Mississippi and Ohio Valley areas for the first time in springtime. Nice. This morning, rock around the thunderstorms and now not a cloud in the sky. That's awesome. Yeah, spring water's coming straight out of the mountain. It tastes so good. A lot of people drive over the other side of the mountain just to come and fill up their water. They live on off grid. They'll come and bring water containers and fill them all up. Okay, sounds good, Evening Shade. All right, easy. Take it easy and have a great day, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. When I was out in the boonies and broke my hand, there was a spring coming out of the side of the creek, and I iced my hand in it for a while. There you go. Oh, I bet. Yeah, this water is super cold. And on top of the mountain, there's a lot of places a person could just pull over and boondock there. I've been up there and get pretty good phone signal. See, like where I park at, I don't have signal. I'm using Starlink. My landlord has Starlink. But like if the internet is down or the Starlink is down, I have no phone signal. But up there on the mountain, I went up there before and just roamed around, and I did some videos up there. I had pretty good phone signal. It'd be a little more chilly up there right now, but there might be a little snow left on the ground up there, but I don't think there is. I haven't been up there in a while. Now my van won't go up there. My van's like a UPS van. It won't go up there, but I've been up there in pickups a lot. So probably 5 or 6 times in different pickups and not 4-wheel drive. That was about 8 years ago. Boy, I bet you having a broken hand hat, you were bummed the whole time because you play music. I bet that was a drag. Yeah, that's about the same as this, Ron. It's about an inch wide stream coming out of the mountain. Even in yeah, you'll like it up here. You'll like it in the Pacific Northwest for sure. Because you could do 2 fingers. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. I seen Benny Loco just dropped a video. I love her. I'll tell you what, up this way too, like the Oregon coast, if you're traveling up here, you have to just travel the Oregon coast. I mean, it's amazing. It's downright amazing. The most beautiful places I've ever seen. Where we had the first O21 meetup, the first Oregon meetup, Alsea Falls campground. I think it was $10 or $12 a night there. Boondocking, it's a dry campground, but oh my God, it was like stepping into an enchanted forest. Everything, like the plants were just huge. The ferns were huge. I mean, big giant leaves. But it's called Alsea Falls Campground. It's about the middle of Oregon. So if you went up the coastline about Florence, you would cut over. And then it's about an hour in. But beautiful. I'm telling you, if you're up this way, that's the place to go. Alsea Falls? Is that what you meant, Ron? ALC or ALSEA Falls. I believe that's what it is. It's a great place to go. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see if I can show you some pictures. Alsea Falls. No, it's not going to pick up me singing. I'll have to type it in. Here it is, Alsea Falls Campground. I'm going to show you guys the pictures. Look at that evening shade. That's the falls. Let me see. And I believe it was 10 or 12 a night. Look at how pretty these plants are. I mean, it's just beautiful. And there's the name of it. Alsea Falls Campground. Camping fee. Let me see what the camping fees are now. I wonder if they've went up this year. Um, you know what? It's not telling me. Huh. That's weird. It is not telling me. And it has pit toilets, a nice little creek that runs to it. Like here's one of the camping spots. Pretty cool place. Definitely worth going to. Yeah, me too, Ron. I think that was the best place that we had a meetup while she was doing them in Oregon. That was the best one. Yeah, uh, it was. The forest there is amazing. No cell signal whatsoever. Like Ron and Meant to Be RVing had to leave every day because they work online, so they had to leave and go out to where there was phone signal, but it wasn't that far. And yep, I would have to go down to the park. It was 7 miles away to do live streams. Yeah, that's where Meant to Be. I would ride out with her because she would have to be there for internet too. Um, it is a great place to go. It's right in the middle of Oregon, is what I would call it. I mean, when I went to it, me and Meant to Be RV and left here and went down to Crescent City on the coast and just went up. Hang on, let me turn this phone off. And we went up to Florence, if I remember right. Ron, did you go up that way too to it, or did you go I-5 to it? Went up that way. I believe it was Florence where we cut over, and it was like an hour in. So it's about in the middle of Oregon, literally. And then when I came back to where I stay, I just came out to I-5 and came down back to Grants Pass area. Yeah, it's a cool place, and it's inexpensive. There used to be spots a lot along the coast that you could park overnight, but they've stopped a lot of that. That's what Maddie was telling me. I haven't been up there since, but you can find places. I mean, use iOverlander. You can definitely find places. But it's a beautiful area for sure. I think that was the best campground that I went to any of the meetups, the Oregon meetups. That was the best one. There was just not, it was like stepping into an enchanted forest, like in a movie. It was so cool. Yeah. Yeah. That was about Florence, Ron. That was about Florence, I believe. Because I believe that's the Rogue River. When I turned back on Florence, we followed a river, and I believe it was the Rogue. I'm pretty sure it was. And I believe if you take the riverboat trip or the river trips, the rafting trips on the Oregon or in the Rogue River, it comes out by Florence. All right, guys, I'm going to end this stream here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having coffee with me this morning. I love you all. Always good to see you. And you guys take care of yourselves and each other, and be safe out there. Be safe traveling. Get a hold of me, Evening Shade. My email is right there, but it's also on my About page if you don't have it on YouTube. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace out. See you later.